Hello again, I'm Jake.
And Alex?
And in case you're wondering, yes, there is something different about me.
Just a bit.
I have a reason for this drastic change in my appearance. Today we're going to be reacting to the first video, I believe, where Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, shaved off his trademark goatee. It was from 2008, right after the presidential election, which ties into this opening bit about why he shaved. And last year, the last Nostalgia Critic me and Alex reacted to was Doug's double 2008 review of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter the movie, two very bad video game adaptations. And this is from later in 2008, where he reviewed the sequel to Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Ooh.
And just felt like paying tribute. And the opening of this review involves him interacting with two other characters that Doug played years ago for 3 different shows he was doing at the time. Nostalgia Critic, Bum Reviews, where he's a homeless guy that reviews current movies, and Ask That Guy with the Glasses, where he plays a guy in a robe who answers questions in the most depraved way possible. And now we got that out of the way. Looking forward to this?
Yes, let's jump into it.
Cool.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. You know, I was pondering the other day... Oh, yeah. You might be wondering why I don't have a beer to stroke while I ponder. Well, that's because I made a very foolish bet the other day at Ask That Guy with the Glasses. I bet him that John McCain would win this recent presidential election instead of that other guy, I forget his name. I think it was on the news once. So, since I lost that bet, I had to go ahead and shave my beard off. What can you do? Well, I hope you're happy, Mr. Glasses, sitting there all high and mighty in front of your bookcase. Hello? Oh, hello, hey. Didn't hear you come in. Wait a minute, why did you shave your beard? I thought the contest was if McCain lost, I had to shave it off. No, I thought the contest was if I didn't post the video with the contestants answering the questions in a week, I'd had to shave my beard. P.S. It's coming soon. Well, this is great. We both shaved our beards off when neither of us had to. What the hell else could happen? Hello! Am I on the internet? Why the hell did you shave your beard off? You weren't even part of the contest. I just wanted to belong. I saw everyone else shaving their beards off, so I decided to too. Will you guys be my friends now? No, God. How'd you shave that thing anyway? I didn't think you had a razor. I put cheese whiz all over my face, and then I let loose a bunch of hungry rats. They were so happy, I named them all Daryl. Oh, dude, don't tell me anymore. That's also how we went to my bikini area. Dude, stop! You weren't a part of the contest. You didn't have to change. What? Change! Change! You got change! Come on, get him out of here, will ya? I'll give you a cheese whack. Piss off! Just to let you know, that video is coming, I assure you. Get out of here! Oh, right. This is that guy with the glasses, eh? There's no such thing as a stupid... Great, so I shaved off my beard for nothing. What a waste. Well, even though I will no doubt grow another one, I can't help but feel saddened by the loss of my cherished friend. He's been on my lips for years, and now, with a whisk of a razor, he's gone.
I feel you.
I'm not usually a sentimental person, but I feel it only necessary to pay homage to the first and original beard that has been on my face for what seems like eons. So, you wonderful scraps of face fuzz, this is for you.
Well, tribute video?
Sarah McLachlan. I should have done this for my video about shaving. Napoleon's privates. Yeah.
Oh,
That's disturbing.
it is the close-up is a little disturbing. You should be able to grow back quickly.
Two 2003 to 2008.
There's a commitment.
I'd personally like to thank Sarah McLachlan for writing the most overused montage song of all time. But I'd also like to thank Green Day for being the second runner-up with I Hope You Had the Time of Your Life. Sorry, Green Day, it's just McLachlan's song was a little bit sadder. And this is the time for mourning. I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Wait.
That's right, I have a review to do. You know, I was pondering the other day why so many people got offended when I reviewed the movie Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I, of course, pointed it out for the ridiculous piece of horror that it was, but I was surprised to find a lot of people enjoyed it. Why? I mean, okay, it's certainly not as bad as some other films I've reviewed on here, but why do so many people consider it a satisfying movie? Well, a lot of folks have emailed me saying that it's not really so bad once you compare it to the sequel that came out 2 years later, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten so many requests to do one movie. Practically every day someone was asking me to review this. Well, I gave in to peer pressure and have decided to look over this shit madness in all its glory. Even the cover gets the strange order to destroy all expectations. Well, judging by the first film, I can safely say
Mission
I have
accomplished.
no expectations. So this shouldn't be that disappointing. You want to take a look? So do I. Let's jump right in. Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have popped in the first movie. These are obviously the exact same credits. No, this is Annihilation on there. Maybe they just printed it on the wrong cartridge. Yeah, look at that. It's the first movie. It even says right there. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh my god, they used the exact same opening. No difference at
Consistency.
all. How cheap are these a-holes? Why did you even need to CG a new title? Were there no red crayons at the drugstore to cross it out and just write Annihilation over it? Wow, these guys are really going the extra mile. So it starts out with a mortal recap of the first film. Liu Kang won the championship, Raiden never shut up, Johnny Cage and Sonya got together, I guess, and they even got out with some evil emperor's daughter called Katana or something, I don't know, she was in the movie for like a minute. And they all live happily ever after. Or do they? It turns out that evil is approaching as it starts raining Cirque du Soleil on our heroes, who find themselves surrounded by some nasty henchmen. But our fearless fighters are confident as Liu Kang gets on his guard. Katana readies for battle. Sonya prepares for...
Something.
What the hell is that? That's not Sonya, that's like a totally different actress. Raiden, what the hell's going on here? Ah! You're not Raiden! Johnny Cage! Who are all these people? Ah! You're not Johnny Cage! So wait a minute. If you're not Sonya, you're not Raiden, and you're not Johnny Cage, then what does that make me? Actually, it turns out that they got all new actors for these characters, which is kind of strange because the first film indicates that there will definitely be a sequel. So don't you think they would have had the actors sign on for that? Frank, you're right, Agent. You gotta get me out of this movie sequel. I know I did the first one, but they don't even have enough money for a new opening sequence.
This is not a good sign.
Oh. Alright. I'll just have to fake my own death. I can't go back. So we certainly see a bunch of lightning and cool-looking creatures, but just who are these sideshow rejects who are threatening our heroes?
The earth was created in 6 days, and on the 7th day, mankind will rest in peace.
Oh God, Jehovah's Witnesses. No, it turns out that all these baddies are working for the evil Emperor of Darkness. What's his name?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, the only evil overlord who dresses up like McGruff the crime dog.
As long as the portal remains open, your world becomes my world.
And take a bite out of crime. He's also accompanied by his queen, Sindel, who also happens to be Katana's mother.
That's convenient.
Did she give birth when she was 2? The Emperor fights Raiden as he makes fun of his George Washington haircut, as they show off their
Very
effects
true.
that are so lame that even the angry video game nerd could pull them off. But Cage wants in on these crappy Photoshop effects and enters himself into the battle. But that turns out to be a bad idea.
Huh? First couple
Johnny
minutes.
Cage dies? This film's looking up already! How soon do the other characters get it?
Old classic gag
So
of
the rest
those.
of the heroes escape the Emperor by entering some sort of underground cave. Here, Raiden tries to explain exactly what's going on.
I believe he has resurrected your mother to keep these portals open indefinitely. By reuniting you with her, his spell will be broken. Your mother's soul will be at peace. And his portal's closed.
Isn't that cute? They
It
think
makes
we give
no
a crap.
sense whatsoever.
How could the other gods allow this?
I do not know. But Khan must be stopped or your world will perish.
I beat Shang Tsung like a beat Khan.
You are no match for Khan.
If anyone's going to kill Khan.
Alright, enough with the Khans! So the story is actually kind of hard to follow. I guess they have to split up and roam between the realms of the human world and Outworld as the Emperor slowly merges the two worlds together. Their goal, I guess, is to just find a way to stop the Emperor and his evil queen. Sounds simple enough. So how are we gonna travel? By using the cage balls from American Gladiators, of course.
Oh.
Just watch these things move. And that's not like crappy editing or anything. That's really how they move. Look at these things. It's like taxis for gerbils. On top of
That's
that,
the simplest
two people
form
have
to
to ride
ride.
on it, facing each other, thrusting forward, and heaving their bodies to make it go. This is like the most awkward amusement park ride in the world. When visiting Six Flags, be sure to ride the fuck ball. Hours of uncomfortable, unpractical, and all-around unenjoyable fun. It's like the Tunnel of Love, only it's a fuck ball. Must be at least as perverted to ride. Meanwhile, we cut to the Temple of the Emperor, where we see him discuss the takeover of Earth with his father.
The merger has begun. It's under attack. And it is glorious!
I am acting!
It's make Raiden beg for his life before destroying him.
Thank you, that was very necessary.
Raiden is of no concern to us. You let him in? I have no use for excuses. Have broken
Alright,
the
get out of my
sacred
personal space, Floaty! So Liu Kang and Katana are attacked by the only robot who wears dreads, as they continue through another action sequence where people are just jumping around on strings. It's like Crouching Tiger hidden bullshit. There's so many strings in this movie, I keep thinking there's a puppet master at the top of the screen.
Pull the string! Pull the string!
But then they're saved by a familiar face, Sub-Zero. Well, wait a minute, didn't he freeze to death in the first movie?
You killed my older brother.
Oh, that was his brother, 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, I get it.
Very
You
convenient.
killed my older brother. So why did you help us?
Because I hated him, he was a douche.
We have a common enemy, Sub-Zero. You must help us.
Well, now wait a minute, she just called him Sub-Zero. Okay, maybe it was
Different guy.
Scorpion, the yellow guy who was the brother in the first film that died. Okay, now that makes sense. So, who are they going to encounter next? What's going on? We saw both of these guys die in the first movie. Why are they suddenly back? Did they both have
Popularity,
brothers? Are they
maybe?
themselves brothers? Are they clones? Are they the same people but different actors? All the other actors are different, so how am I supposed to tell? I follow lectures of black hole theories less complicated than this. Amidst all the fighting, Scorpion grabs Katana and takes her back to the Emperor. Meanwhile, we cut to Sonya, who looks like she's pretty busy breaking into Jurassic Park, trying to find more pointless fight scenes to partake in. She comes across her counterpart named Jax, who just had the best steroid injection he ever had in his life.
Alright, stand back. Let's see what I'm made of.
Whoa, it turns out I'm made of awesome. But a lost G.I. Joe action figure comes in to make their escape a little tougher.
I come free with any Happy Meal.
So ninjas come in as we partake in
Of course.
another fight scene.
Gotta get the ninjas in there.
Behold my accessories, they are all sold separately.
Be careful what you hit. One of those buttons might zap Timmy on the electric fence.
Oh,
My batteries are not included, motherfucker.
Okay, seriously, how many
Does he also have
scenes can
dreads?
you have in a freaking
Apparently.
It's like they're fighting in a trampoline.
Robots in the hood.
Look at these ninjas. The foot soldiers were more threatening than them. So Sonya finds some sort of flammable malted milk or something and blows it at the Tweety Bot, roasting him alive.
This is not covered by my guarantee.
Then they have to rush out of the building for the biggest, most incredible green screen explosion you've ever seen in your life. You know, guys, you don't have to blow up everything, especially if you don't have, the explosion! Meanwhile, Liu Kang roams the desert, searching for some form of life that can help him get Katana back. Instead, he comes across an obvious wolf effect that they could not afford.
oh.
That 2 seconds of mediocre special effects is known as Nightwolf, a Native American warrior who looks suspiciously like Spirit from G.I. Joe, and is just about as handy.
But to beat Shao Kahn, you've got to pass 3 tests. First one's courage.
I don't have time for these stupid games! Oh, well, that's not good. The Second challenge was stupid games. So Nightwolf tries to help him discover his inner beast by showing him past clips from the other movies. That would bring out anybody's raging inner beast. Look, he's turning into the Hulk.
You wouldn't like me when I'm Liu Kang, Brady.
What Liu Kang didn't know, apparently, is that when you find your inner beast, hot, half-naked women appear to offer themselves freely to you.
With you, King, I'm not afraid.
I can clearly see that.
Now,
My heart belongs to another.
Your heart belongs to another? Who? What, Katana? That chick you've known for less than an hour? How does she own your heart? True, you just met this other woman, but give her a few minutes and you will have known her just as long. Unfortunately, the young lady doesn't take rejection well, and she transforms into a fearsome ninja and starts whooping Liu Kang's ass. Is it okay if we go back to having sex? So it turns out the young woman's name is Jade, and she was just testing Liu Kang. Yeah, that's it. To see if he would give in to temptation. He doesn't, so I guess she's joining him on his quest. I don't know, makes about as much sense as anything else. Meanwhile, we see Sonya and Jax as they too roam through the desert. There they come across, here's a big surprise, someone else to fight!
Katana? You wish.
Oh, glad to meet you, you wish. I seriously cannot believe how many fight scenes there are in this movie. I mean, look at this, it's just two women fighting each other, covered in mud. Heaving their large breasted bodies onto each other. Touching
Activate horny
rolling
13-year-old.
around, grabbing each other's hair, getting all dirty and messy mud all over their bodies, forcing their clothes to cling to their skin ever so tightly, revealing their
Oh, jeez.
slim, feminine figures for all of us to see, biting and clawing at each other, giving into their animal instincts, clawing one another like cats.
There's Rob, his brother, in the back.
Until one of them comes out victorious. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh my God!
Calm down, guys. It's not like they're in bikinis or anything.
Shut up! Yes, you're a dick, little kitty, aren't you? Just a dirty dick.
Oh, that's a little creepy.
Yes, you are. You're just... Oh, yeah.
Even freaked out all of them.
So after that scene, Sonya defeats You Wish and is suddenly attacked by
Man, that's horrible.
Bowser's anorexic sister, but is saved by Jax, who puts that computer-generated sock puppet in his place. Meanwhile, we see Raiden talking to the gods as he tries to figure out how the Emperor went against the rules of Outworld and Mortal Kombat. Ah! A scene without fighting! Take it away! Take it away! Raiden then rejuvenates himself, trying to pull off the Billy Idol look, as he meets up with the rest of our heroes. We find out that our heroes have to travel to Outworld to rescue Katana and, I guess, remove the spell from her mother that makes her all vampirish. Faster than you can say, "Stop fucking fighting!" Another fight scene pops up, as we see Raiden split from the team to take on some more ninjas. So are you guys gonna hit each other, or...? Could you maybe stop doing flips and actually attack one another? Will somebody just throw a punch? Crying out loud, this isn't Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Ballet. Well, I have enough of this fight. Let's see how the other guys are doing fighting the vampire chick. Hey! What, you fought her off screen?
Huh?
Are you telling me that I missed another possible girl-on-girl action scene? What a ripoff! They're fighting Jello, too. So Liu Kang breaks into the fortress to rescue Katana. I guess it looks like smooth sailing from here.
it's a trap, Lou.
Oh! Thanks! Were you gonna tell me that before or after he cut my head off? So Liu Kang fights the worst
What
Spencer
is
statue
that?
he ever saw and gets Katana out of the cage. Here,
Clay
Katana tries
demon?
to use her magic to break her mother from the Emperor's spell. But her magic doesn't work, as the Queen escapes their grasp by doing her Wonder Woman twirl. So, what now?
If Sindel is not the key to closing Khan's portals, then Khan has a higher allegiance.
Wait a second. That tattoo, I've seen it before.
It is a permanent mark that allows safe passage through the portals for the bearer and his passengers.
You know, I think I just figured out one of the major problems with this movie. There's no story. There's
They
just
just invent it as they go
How do we
along.
stop Khan? Let me explain. Where do we go next? Let me explain. It's just explaining and fighting, and I get enough of that from my own government. So please, explain to us why you have that tattoo.
My father is an elder god.
If your father's an elder god, what does that make Khan?
Shao Kahn is my brother.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, enough of these cliches. Let's just jump to the
There's
fight.
a lot of
fight
family
scene
members
where our
in
heroes
here.
face off against Khan and his warriors. But wait a minute, why isn't Raiden coming? Oh, I know. Perhaps he has some sort of foolproof backup plan to sneak in and stop the Emperor, taking him by surprise. So, tell us, Raiden, God of Lightning, what's your strategy to help our team?
I will pray for you all.
Oh. Thanks.
Fuck you! Get your ass in there, Thor! What is he literally standing somewhere in the back shouting, "Don't worry, I'll bravely watch you die from the sidelines"? After he does some serious soul-searching, Raiden does finally come to his senses and fight his brother. Finally, a groundbreaking epic duel. God versus God, brother versus brother. An incredible battle that will no doubt be the highlight of... Why are you even in this movie?
Game over. Suckality.
Alright, so our heroes have to deliver the big fight as they use their martial arts skill to their full potential. Best death ever. It's up to Liu Kang to stop the evil Emperor now, but in what way should it be decided?
Will be decided as it should be.
Mortal Kombat.
Of course.
See that coming.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Mortal Kombat! But Liu Kang gives into his inner beast and
Oh,
becomes
there's the Hulk.
whatever the hell this is. But so does Khan, who magically
Oh my
transforms
gosh.
himself into a giant... Okay, how can we
Not
take this
Langalier's
seriously?
bad,
Oh,
but
it's
terrible.
still
effects
pretty
of
bad.
this. So Liu Kang, of course, defeats Khan. His father turns into a Rubik's Cube. They get Katana's mother back, restore order to the world, and they live happily ever after.
What just
Or do
happened?
they? Yeah, they do pretty much. But I don't! I mean, this movie makes the first Mortal Kombat look like a masterpiece! I mean, nothing in this movie makes any sense or has anything resembling positive entertainment. So does that make the first Mortal Kombat a good movie? No, but it definitely makes it a movie. Which is more than I can say for this pig shit! If you have a chance to pass it up, do so. And never look back as long as you live. Oh, I'm a Nostalgia Critic.
You're gonna do
Remember,
that?
So you don't have to.
Maybe. Give it this. It's got a great theme.
Yeah, but again, the same theme as the beginning, right?
Yeah, but he put the Mortal Kombat theme on his top 11 most awesome movie themes list.
Yeah.
And I agree. It's a good kick-in, get your blood pumping theme music.
Kind of makes up for the movie that is about to follow.
Yeah, I mean, this really looks bad.
I'm trying to think of something positive to say about it.
It's got James Remar as Raiden.
I guess it
He was
coming up empty.
he was Dexter's dad on Dexter.
Yeah.
And even though not well put together, it's fun to see Brian Thompson, who plays Shao Kahn. He was
On.
that was a fun joke. He was the villain in the Stallone film Cobra, and he's a good, deep voice, very muscular actor.
Yeah. Although the mask they gave him to wear was, again, not exactly high quality.
My favorite jokes, I think, would be being shocked that almost all the cast is replaced.
Yes. That, I mean, I just don't see how that works. When the majority are gone, and you just kind of play it off as...
Yeah.
And then they bring back other characters
And also,
that are dead.
the fuckball.
Uh,
Come to Six Flags and ride the fuckball.
and again, the animation on that was terrible.
And I like the part where, even though they were all going, ooh, hot girls, the guy who just kept talking, they're like, hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's I forget his name. His nickname is Bargo. He was one of the original founders of Channel Awesome way back in the day. Not with the site anymore.
But I mean the CGI, the acting,
Yeah.
the plot, if you can even justify it by calling it that. There's just so many holes here that it's almost like it's a straight to VHS special.
Makes no damn sense.
But I'm sure it made some money.
I haven't checked in a while, but I think this film was a critical, just all-around failure.
Mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, one or two I really liked. It's brief, but this is Mortal Ballet.
Yeah, because nobody was hitting each other, despite hitting each other throughout the entire rest of the film.
And yeah, I think you might have messed up on casting the right actress for the mother character.
Unless there's some sort of time warp involved, but...
Or maybe a little incest, who knows. And Wonder Woman.
It was just poor from start to finish.
The guy who plays Liu Kang, he's been in a bunch of stuff. Some of it from the same director as the first Mortal Kombat. He had a really fun supporting role in the Chris Farley movie, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yep.
And yeah, I can't think of much else to say about the movie. Looks pretty bad, and I don't think I'll be jumping to watch it anytime soon.
I mean, it's just they put a whole bunch of crap together and called it a movie.
What did you think of the opening where Doug addresses his shaved face?
Well, again, I think it's a pretty creative way to handle it with the 3 different characters that he has across the different shows.
Yeah. He doesn't do the bum reviews anymore, or doesn't do them that often. But the character's full name is Chester A. Bum.
Oh?
And the character does appear occasionally on the Nostalgia Critic, and he even has a homeless girlfriend now.
Oh, wow. Well, don't we all, right?
And Ask That Guy with the Glasses. There's some where he gives pretty depraved, sometimes offensive answers to fan questions. And the character was officially killed off in 2014 or 15. And even though he's dead, there's a very similar reoccurring character that Doug plays in certain episodes of the NC that he says he feels this character could work as Ask That Guy Reborn.
It helps add different perspectives and voices where he may not be able to say it. He could have these other people come in with those different perspectives.
Yeah. And McCain lost, so I had to shave. I'm planning to put this up after this year's election, whatever the result may be. And
I'm not going to make a prediction based on last time. All the predictions being wrong.
Me neither. And yeah, I like this one a lot. It's old. It's from his second year as the Nostalgia Critic. But even back then, he was still very talented in his writing and comedic acting and delivery.
Yeah, it's the same style. Held up over the years.
He has some more actors now, but otherwise, yeah, he still pretty much stays to most of his original form.
Yeah.
And glad to have you back, man.
No, it's good to be able to do the review together today.
This might be the last one we do for a while. Alex goes back to his day job soon.
Yep.
And with that going on, who knows when it'll be safe to meet up, but glad we got to do all this.
Yep. It's nice to be here again. Nice to see everyone out there in the TV land.
YouTube land, but yeah, still. And good luck with everything.
Well, thanks. Same to you.
Family, and I'll see you all again soon. And let's get back to Guy for now, and maybe 1 or 2 other people if I'm lucky. Happy post-election, or not.
Yeah, enjoy the last days of 2020.